Hi guys! Today's video is going to be my top 20 songs of July 2020. The requirements for songs to make this list are the same as always. 1. The song must be a Korean release, and 2. It must have a music video of some sorts. And when explaining my opinion on placements, I do occasionally talk about choreography, styling, or the music video, as that can help influence how much I enjoy a song. This list may contain pre-debuts, debuts, and comebacks, and is completely based on my own opinion. Just because I rank a song low doesn't mean I hate the group, it just means I don't enjoy that song as much as other releases. I hope you enjoy the video! I absolutely love Bibi's voice. When I first saw her on the fan, I knew she was going to become one of my favorite vocalists as she never disappoints. I love the dreamy vibe throughout the song. The only reason I put it so low on my list is because I didn't listen to it that much. There's this one lyric that sounds absolutely breathtaking whenever I hear it. Gosh, I just love her vocals there. She has such a unique signature sound for herself, and this track is a good addition to her discography. Oonji is another vocalist I absolutely love. She's just so powerful with her tone and is able to reach high notes with ease. This is a really feel-good song and has a super catchy chorus. The vocals are definitely the best part of the song, hands down. I wish they had gone and promoted this on, weekly music shows, but I am happy she at least got to release another solo song. Call me a villain, so what? I've said this before, but just a quick reminder. I do hold pre-release singles to a lower standard than title tracks. Now, this song has a very Alexa vibe to it and fits well with her discography. It's just not memorable. She doesn't really have any emotion in it, and some of the lyrics seem a bit juvenile. The I'm a bad bit is technically clever, especially since it actually makes sense because bit means hero, all that. But it still kind of seemed childish. I saw someone compare this song to when a character in a Disney Channel movie would sing, and I think that's pretty accurate. The only reason this song is even at 18 is because she promoted it on a couple music shows, and I just love Alexa as a performer. I don't think I've mentioned this, but I have a personal vendetta against songs that use Wild West elements in them. This song has grown on me a bit since it first came out, but that constant Wild West type hook and the repeat of "Let's Giddy Up" and the post-chorus is what usually makes this a skip for me. This song is very refreshing and stays away from most of the repetitive trends being used right now. It just happens to use elements I'm not a huge fan of. If I listen to it more, it could probably be higher, but once it starts, I usually switch to a SF9 song I like more. This song mainly relies on the vibes throughout it, which isn't bad. I appreciate getting to see a release that's calm and chill throughout, but I do wish they had added more to the chorus here. To me, it almost seems a bit empty, and as much as I love the instrumental, I would love to hear more of their voices. I also wish they had added Moon in earlier to the song. I feel like more of her harmonizations throughout it could have been beneficial. Overall, I think this is a pretty good song, and I like it more than their debut. I really wish they had the chance to promote this, but oh well. At least SM uploaded this music video on time. I'm gonna stop crying, stop feeling, stop thinking about you, my baby. I love Lehigh, and seeing her start to release new music after leaving YG just makes me so happy. She holds so much emotion in her voice and uses it perfectly. This song is very good at changing speeds without ruining the whole vibe of it. My favorite part of this song is probably the chorus, as I love how it picks up there. I can't wait to see what she releases next. Pre-release single, you know the drill. I was excited to see Chonga promote this on music shows, as she didn't do that for Stage Night. It's very Latin influenced and up-tempo, which is kind of a typical summer release. I do enjoy the instrumental for this. The fact that it holds so many elements and doesn't seem messy is pretty impressive. And for Changmo's verse, I think it was a nice addition to the song. It helps make it seem less repetitive. The live stages is where I think it gets a bit messy. Don't get me wrong, I love how Chonga tries to include as many backup dancers as possible, but after the bridge is where I find it to go a bit far. I feel like the addition of break dancers makes it seem like she's trying too much to just shove additional dancers, and it doesn't really add to the performance. Overall, this song doesn't have anything exceptional about it. It's at 14 mainly because I play it so much just to do the choreography to it.
Just tell me what you're waiting for, baby, I've been waiting for. You wanna start my faded,
I am so happy that people enjoyed Somi's first comeback. After Birthday came out, I saw so many people saying, wow, this song is perfect for Somi, it's just not my taste. And that is so shady. I know a lot of people meant it innocently, but just thinking about that phrase, you're basically saying, this piece of work perfectly sums up you, and I dislike it. There's no way to say that without shady undertones. Anyways, that is not the point of this video. Let's talk about what you waiting for. Whenever songs have the same name, I usually end up comparing them unless they're drastically different. I'm not expecting songs to have completely unique names. I understand that things are reused, but Anda and Somi are both female solo artists under the same company, and Anda only released her song What You Waiting For in March of last year. I just feel like it's kind of weird for a company to have two artists have the same name for a title track in such a close period of time. But I did end up preferring Anda's song, so that's also why Somi's is ranked at 13th. I think the best part of this song is the xylophone beat used in it. The choreography during the chorus is also fun, especially right at the start. I do feel like it ends at an awkward moment, which is especially weird considering the song isn't even a full 3 minutes and they could have easily added more to it. I know Teddy has especially been into making songs that end kind of abruptly, making the song almost seem complete. I personally don't enjoy it, but teach their own. I'm not really in love with this song, but I find it to be a pretty decent release that I enjoyed listening to. I absolutely love music videos that have storylines. And music videos that have storylines but still contain choreography, that is perfection to me. I like how the instrumental seems to take a step back and allows the focus to be more on the vocals here. I do wish they had kept more to a similar vibe like their last release, but I still enjoy this song. I don't know a ton about Very Very, but their synchronization is next level. I watched so many live performances because of it, and the song grew on me a lot because of that. So that's probably why it's at 12. I have immediately fallen in love with every AT song, except for their releases this year. Granted, that's just 2 comebacks, but I'm really hoping this song grows on me more. After the post-chorus, there's a dance break that I don't find to be exceptional compared to some of their other stuff, but it's still pretty good. Right after the dance break, there's like 2 lines Yeosung has, and that's the part that gave me whiplash. Like, he's singing so softly and the instrumental is all calm, and suddenly he's spinning on the floor between his lines. That's just something that really caught me off guard while I was watching the music video. And right after that, for Mingi's rap verse, I think I would have preferred if he didn't have so much auto-tune on it. I know it's an artistic choice, but more often than not, I just prefer hearing raps without auto-tune. So when I watch the live performances, Mingi's rap really is a highlight because you really get to hear his voice there. Other than that, there is one part that I find a bit awkward. They say, "I'm dreaming a dream every night." I understand songs sometimes focus on how a lyric sounds rather than if it's correct or something, but this is just a really awkward phrase for me. I feel like they could have changed it into something else and that would have made the song better. Overall, the song is, I'd say, average. I definitely don't see this song ever becoming one of my favorite title tracks by them, but I do hope it grows on me more. Small pet peeve I need to get out of the way here. G-Friend have always been great artists. They aren't suddenly amazing just because they're under Big Hit. Don't try and undermine their musical abilities and make it seem like a change of company suddenly made them amazing. They have always released fantastic music, and Apple isn't an exception to that. Apple is a very regal type of song. It's different from all of their other title tracks, but still holds their signature sound. I do wish this track was a bit more dramatic. The instrumental is too straightforward for me. If they had gained momentum during the chorus, I feel like it could have been a more intense and addicting song. Apple definitely stands out from other recent releases, and I enjoy it. I just wish the song was a bit more daring. This song is a perfect example for how music videos can add to a song. I absolutely love the storyline for the music video, and whenever I listen to this song, I immediately think about it. Along with Apple, I feel like Rose Blue could use a bit more intense type of feel to it. I really enjoy how slow this song is for some of the verses. I just think the chorus would be more impactful if they added a dramatic flair to it. The fade from the instrumental to them saying Rose Blue is really good already. But imagine if the instrumental was more intense during the chorus, and the fade happened to be not abrupt, but it had more of a change to it. That would make this song even better. Either way, Dreamcatcher was a perfect choice for this OST, and I really hope they get chosen to make more songs for RPG games. It really fits their overall discography. Play, 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 play. I absolutely love Pink Fantasy's music, mainly because of their vocals. I don't personally stan the group due to them being a smaller company, and I know they have a history of being inconsistent with members and having longer periods to wait for comeback. When I heard they were having a comeback, I vaguely remember seeing it was a subunit release, but by the time the music video came out, I completely forgot about it. It took me about halfway through the video to even remember that they also were the group with the rabbit concept. Usually I just listen to their music, okay? I don't remember about this hidden member rabbit thing they got going on. But anyways, Shadowplay is a pretty tame song, I'd say. I don't know how to properly describe it, but it has a desert vibe throughout. Like, the instrumental for this would pop up when I enter the desert biome in a Mario game. I enjoy Haden's vocal lines as they were so different compared to the rest of the song. Her voice is just so light and airy compared to everything else and went along really well with the instrumental. Also, Sia's rap was something I really enjoyed. Other than that, I didn't really fall in love with this song. Their last two releases were absolutely phenomenal, with dramatic, powerful vocals, and this seemed a bit watered down in comparison. I probably set my expectations too high for this comeback, but I still enjoyed what they released. Now or never. I think this is my favorite summer concept song this year. I really enjoyed the brass elements in this instrumental, and I feel like they really helped just make the song. When I first listened to this, I thought it would be way lower on my list, as the chorus seemed to be really overbearing. But now, I just find it more catchy. Don't get me wrong, I still think the song is a bit cluttered, but it doesn't bug me as much. I feel like the rap part after the first chorus could have been developed a bit more. And if they had done that, Rachel and Yenna could have more lines and made the line distribution a bit more fair. It's still a good song though, and I appreciate April being able to have another release this year. SM, I absolutely hate you. Irene and Silgi was the subunit basically everyone was begging for, and you delayed the music video at the last minute, and then had the audacity to delay it again? I don't care about the rumors about it being too sexual and having to change it. It's just a super unprofessional move. Also, earlier I mentioned that I compare songs with similar title tracks, so I do feel the need to briefly touch on that for this song as well. I know in this instance, it also happens to be under the same company, but there's a 4-year gap gap between this release and EXO's, so I don't think it matters that they're using a title track name. And these songs do have the same type of vibe to them, but I feel like since one is released by a boy group and the other a girl group subunit, that offers enough difference for me, so I didn't really compare the two in listening. So now let's focus on the song. I've been so ready for this subunit, and I feel like I almost forced myself to like Monster more because of it. At the end of the day, I think Monster's downfall is the instrumental. My least favorite part in the entire song is where they do the thigh move, and that's when the song just focuses on the instrumentals. Their vocals are without a doubt the best part of the song, especially the second verse. I love how aggressive they sound. Although I do really dislike the instrumental, the song has definitely grown on me. It wouldn't be ranked at 6 if it didn't. I just don't love it. This song is more attitude focused and, well, I'm not really sure if that makes sense, but that's the word I'm going with. I think my favorite part of it is Jessie's vocals. The calm moments where you can just focus on her singing really are the highlights to me. Of course, I loved her rap as well, and I thought the lyrics were pretty good too. Also, she mentioned Psy in it, and I absolutely love when artists mention their companies. I think it's really cool when artists, either call them out or talk about how they appreciate them. And this instance, obviously, was appreciation to how free she's allowed to be. P Nation is a superior company. We been new. I've been watching a lot of live stages for this as I really love her stage presence, and that's helped me love the song even more. She's such a strong performer, and I'm glad that she has the ability to release what she wants to. Another song that happens to have the same title as a previous release. I find Soyuz song to be much different from Chonga's, so that didn't impact my opinion at all. Starting from now, if songs have the same title, I'm not even going to mention it unless it did impact my opinion on the song. So for this, it's a typical summer club song, but it's one I enjoy. I wasn't a huge fan of the refrain. The part where she just repeats the gotta go. Gotta, gotta, gotta go, gotta, gotta, gotta go, gotta, gotta. But I did enjoy how she used Oops Oh Nana as a hook. And I feel like at some points the choreography, it was meant to come off as effortlessly sexy, but it just seemed dull. Nonetheless, I really enjoyed Soyuz's voice, and I think she fits well with this concept. Sistar were the best at summer releases, and this song is one of my favorite summer releases, and one of my favorite releases from a soloist this year. I love Yukika so much. I'm so happy she finally is getting to have an album release. I did love Neon and Cherry's Jubilee, but I'm so glad she has more than just 2 songs now. City pop is one of my favorite things, just like of all time. And Yukika basically owns city pop. Don't argue with me on this. This is such a calm, relaxing song, and the choreography perfectly goes with it. Soul Lady lets me imagine that I'm just out cruising in a busy city at night without a worry in the world. Truly immaculate vibes. I enjoy how the chorus picks up and the instrumental sounds like something I'd listen to by itself. I truly hope the best for Yukika and that she's able to gain more attention for her talents. Fun fact, this song came out on my birthday. Well, for where I live, it was released on the 19th. I was debating whether to include this since technically I only rank songs with music videos, and I feel like this was more of a performance video, but I really enjoyed it, so here it is. I am glad that their main title track was Monster, as it had more of a title track feel to it, but this song is superior. From the choreography to the instrumental, it's just better. Also, I feel like I'm getting FX vibes here, which I love. The chorus is especially catchy too. I will admit, whenever I hear Moonshine at the beginning of a song, I am a bit biased to immediately love the track, as they're one of my favorite producers. This song is definitely one of my favorites for this year.
You know what I deserve? What?
I love every single one of Hyungin's solo releases. They always make me want to get up and dance, and the fact that she has flawless choreography to go along with them is amazing. I really enjoy the artists she collabed with, and I feel like they really add to the song and aren't just an excuse to add people to a track. I think this track falls under the jungle pop category, and if jungle pop is this, then I'll probably be looking into it more. There are a couple lyrics I find a bit questionable for my taste though. There's a part where she yells, "It's lit!" during a Loopy's rap.
No, it's lit.
Yeah, I find that kind of awkward. Maybe it's just me, but I don't use lit unless I'm trying to be ironically funny. Also, some of the things she lists as desserts just don't really make sense to me.
Chocolate candy, fruit, honey, butter, waffle, and marshmallow, mango juice.
I guess I can see a butter waffle being turned into a dessert, but mango juice? I don't think I've ever had mango juice, but it's not one of the first things my mind goes to when I think of desserts. Either way, I still love this song, and I immediately go to do the dance once I hear it. And there's my top 20 songs of July. If you guys have any opinions or want to leave your rankings below, feel free to. But thanks for watching the video. Bye!